Many Cal Poly students already preparing to return home for the holidays, some leaving campus earlier than others.
I actually am leaving today. I'm leaving in like 10 minutes.
Normally, students get to go home and return after Thanksgiving break, but this year, due to the pandemic and to spike in cases, the university had to make some changes.
Travel promotes spread of the virus, so we wanted to encourage them to stay home and make it easy for them. So we changed all operations to do that.
With more than 1,200 students isolating or quarantining on campus as of Friday due to possible COVID-19 exposure, Humphrey says only about 60 are expected to stay on campus for the rest of the quarter.
Folks who stay with us over the break, we consolidate them all into one apartment building. We want to make sure that folks have access to their own bathrooms, their own kitchen facilities, as services are limited on campus. So they're able to take care of themselves, and our staff are still on site to be able to support them.
All students returning home were asked to isolate before leaving. Quinn Casey, who lives in Seattle, says she will be flying out this Sunday and has been isolating for weeks after testing positive for the virus.
I self-isolated in one of the quarantine campus spots, and now I've just been staying in the small group and just like keeping to myself.
Different protocols will be implemented for students returning next year for winter quarter.
We will require all students to submit a proof of a negative test somewhere between 3 and 7 days prior to returning to campus.
He adds students will be tested within 24 hours of returning to campus and will also be tested at least twice within the first 2 weeks.
So just like we don't want them to take any virus unintentionally home to family and friends at Thanksgiving, we don't want them to unintentionally bring something back to San Luis Obispo when the quarter starts in January.
University officials say students currently in isolation will be able to return back home once they're given the okay to do so. For now, live in San Luis Obispo, Gina Avalos, KSBY News.
All right, Gina, thank you. University officials also say when students return next year, they will have more isolation spaces available in on-campus apartments.